Well, hey, congratulations. You just got under contract. Your offer's been accepted. The sellers and you have agreed to terms. You've got a signed around contract. And now we're stepping into the contractual period to get your loan dialed in enough to get that loan closed to get you the keys to your new home. Super, super, super exciting times. Congratulations. Fun to celebrate. Here's the video's purpose. I wanted to send this to you so that you know what's coming up next. So that you know what to expect in the next couple days after the contract's been signed around. So 3 things I'm going to talk about. The first thing I want to talk about is you're going to get an email from someone on my team requesting documents, right? Most of these documents are the general documents that we need to submit your file to underwriting, right? I've collected some of them to get your income approved and calculated, but there are additional documents that the federal government requires to prove these things and document these things so that they feel comfortable approving a loan that we need to collect to submit to our underwriters. So that email is going to come to you in the next day or two. My request to you is that you prioritize getting those documents back to us in the next 48 hours, which I know is a quick turnaround time. This process is a little bit inconvenient, can be perhaps a little bit invasive, but if the goal is a new home, then I hope that the sacrifice in the immediate period of time is a good one. Okay. If you have any questions about any of the documents or need help scanning, collecting, figuring out how to send it in, I'm totally available to do that. The person sending you the email is also available to you to do that. We're here to help. Okay. While this is going on, you will also receive an email here in the next day or two from like CMG loan docs or CMG loan disclosures, something like that. And it will be the initial loan estimate. And the initial loan estimate is just that, it's initial, right? And it's an estimate. When you look at the numbers in that loan estimate, they're what we have in the system currently. We know that as we gather your documentation, as we get an accurate bank statement, as we get more detailed pay information from your employer, as we get your actual insurance policy, actual title fees, all of those numbers are going to get tighter and tighter and tighter and more specific. This first one, we are federally required to disclose to you. So if there's a few things that you have questions about, let's chat about it. But just know that if something's not exactly right, that's okay. It's the initial one. We're going to clean it up and tighten it up as we move forward. What I need from you, though, is to sign it when you feel comfortable in a relatively expedient fashion, because there's a page in these disclosures called the intent to proceed. And the intent to proceed allows me and my team to order an appraisal for you. We won't order that appraisal until after you're through your inspection period, but we have to have your permission to do it, which means you have to sign these disclosures. The only thing you commit to when you sign these disclosures is the intent to proceed and pay for the appraisal. All of the other numbers we know are going to change. We know our estimates. You're not holding yourselves to those things. Finally, the appraisal. We're going to send you an invoice for the appraisal to pay for that upfront, and then it will be removed from your closing costs. And the reason we do it this way is to guarantee that that appraisal is paid for. Unfortunately, and this is how it often works, some folks go about things dishonestly, and so corporations find policies to mitigate those losses. So there's been a number of people that have basically left CMG with the bill, and so CMG just said, forget it, we're just going to charge all our borrowers up front for the appraisal, and then we'll pull that out of their closing costs. So that is the policy they've moved to, unfortunately. But like I said, it will come out of your closing costs. You're not going to get charged twice for it. So look for a link from CMG to pay for that appraisal once you've made it through your inspection period. Like I said, I am super excited for you. It's a really, really fun time when you're moving towards new home ownership. So if you have any questions, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'm here for you and want to be as helpful as possible. But thanks, and once again, congratulations.